Did Tommy Fury just get in Jake Paul's head? Y'all check out the weigh-in. Yo, but first make sure to subscribe, comment, share, all that great stuff. Welcome to the Roos Theory. Just had to talk about it again. This time the weigh-in, Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. Did you see the weigh-in? Tommy Fury's beating his chest, shoved Jake Paul. He was really hyped up. I've never seen him hyped up like this. Jake Paul in the interview said he's trying to hype himself up. I'm more of a silent killer. And then you could see him trying to hype himself up after just saying he was calm. I'm like, did you hear what you just said? So I think Tommy Fury is in Jake Paul's head, and you can clearly see the size difference. Not saying you can always judge a fight by body types. Look at Ruiz Joshua 1, but again, Ruiz was a seasoned fighter. Jake Paul isn't that. There's a big size difference, and I saw their face to face on seconds out, and Jake Paul started talking about Tommy Fury's arms looked inflatable, and did he skip leg day? And then Tommy Fury's like, look at your shoulders, like you look like I think he said a welterweight. He's like, I can't even see you in the shirt. And look at your calves show you're not athletic, you got big calves or something. Then Jake Paul said, did he just body shame me? You started first talking about his body. I don't think Jake Paul hears himself, so it seems like Tommy Fury's in his head. And I'm hearing that Tommy Fury has broken some jaws, broken a nose, knocked people out in sparring. I haven't heard that from Jake Paul's camp. And I didn't even think Tommy Fury was necessarily a puncher, but I remember when Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury, he was talking about, oh, you can't hit and you're pillow fisted and this and that. Then he got knocked out twice and knocked down multiple times. So it might be that kind of thing. Maybe the Furies just hide their power for when they need it. And the thing I forgot to mention on my breakdown of each fighter, I don't like how Jake Paul was throwing his jab in the Anderson Silva fight. He throws it a lot like Deontay Wilder, where he's like flicking it from the side, and there's no real power in that. You have to throw your jab with authority. You know, you don't always have to put your weight behind it, but, you know, once in a while. And another thing that Jake Paul likes to do, that the Klitschko's do, I even used to do it in sparring just to put my weight on somebody to make their legs tired. But no shirt. I hate when the things stick up like that. Anyway, he likes to hit and hold. And if the referee doesn't warn Jake Paul about the holding, then it's going to be a hold fest like the second fight he had with Woodley. And you know, once Tommy Fury starts unloading those combos and moving around, he's going to get tagged and try to hold. So the referee's going to play a big part in this fight. He's going to have to warn Jake. And if Jake doesn't adhere to the warnings, he's going to have to be bold and take a point. You can't just let him get away with excessive holding like I saw him do against Tyron Woodley. I only saw highlights of the Anderson Silva fight, so I don't know if he held as much in that. But then again, like I said, I don't like how he flicks that jab out. It's like he's just trying to touch you, and he's not really putting anything behind it. But anyway, Tommy Fury is in Jake Paul's head. Tyson Fury, did I get that wrong? Tyson Fury, who's Tommy Fury's brother, said he can smell fear in Jake Paul now. You know, people say, well, that's his brother. What do you expect him to say? But the Furies are fighting families, and I can't go against them. You know, this is going to be interesting. You know, I got to go with the believer in this one. And I believe that's Tommy Fury. Could be wrong, but I believe he's a believer. And Jake Paul, he just seems more, you know, the pressure could be on Tommy Fury because of that so-called wager, even though I heard betting's illegal in Saudi Arabia. Maybe it's not betting if it's in the contract, but The pressure might be on Tommy Fury regarding, if he doesn't win, he might not get paid. But the pressure is also on Jake Paul because he has to beat a real boxer. He's yet to fight a boxer. He's fought MMA guys, basketball guys. He's talking about fighting Conor McGregor if he gets past Tommy Fury. I'm like, why are you still talking about you want to be a world champion and you're talking about fighting UFC guys or MMA guys? Stick with the boxing. Why not fight Hasim Rockman Jr.? You were talking about that. That fight didn't happen. Stick with the fighters. That's the only way to improve. It's like Tommy Fury told him. They might, Anderson Silva and them and whoever else might be able to strike, but that's not the same as boxing. MMA is not the same. They'll tell you that. But what do you guys think? Do you think Tommy Fury's in Jake Paul's head? Or is this normal Jake Paul behavior? I've seen him before fights, and he's usually calm, and seems like he's cracking more jokes. So maybe he's taking this fight more seriously. It'll be interesting. We're not getting necessarily the big fights we want to see yet. So, hey, I'm actually getting hyped about this. And no, I don't want to see Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 4. Don't want to see it. Deontay Wilder's in Saudi Arabia. No. What's Deontay gonna do different in this fight? Throw 30 right hands as opposed to 20? He's felt your power. He's gotten up. No fourth fight. You guys got to start letting some other guys get chances. Let Joe Joyce get a chance. Let Sanchez, let F.A. Ajagba, let some of the other fighters get a chance. You guys can't just keep having a round robin of the same fighters fighting each other. Come on now. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought of the weigh-in. Looks like Tommy Fury, I believe, was 185, 186, and I think Jake Paul 183, something like that. It looks like a bigger weight difference than what they said, because Tommy Fury is so heavily muscled, but he's got long arms too, and that reach could play a part in the fight. They look like they're in different weight classes. Tommy Fury looks like he could actually grow into being a legit cruiserweight, or even a heavyweight. Does he fight at cruiserweight normally, or is it light heavyweight? I'm not sure. But he has the frame to put on even more weight, and he's a pretty big guy, especially next to Jake Paul. Anyway, thanks for watching. Shout out to Andrew Tucker World, Doggy Diamonds TV, Dusty Vision TV, Lennox Roos, Counterpunch Boxing News, Boxing Wave, Showbiz the Adult, Mr. Boxing Today 2, Viking Samurai. If I'm forgetting anybody, my apologies. But anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my backup platform in WJ and LSR forever, the reason I do this. And be fearless. Yay.